I know what you're thinking. Thanksgiving was last month, silly. Why didn't you make a video about thankfulness then? What kind of cut-rate YouTuber are you? I demand my money back for this free content you put out onto the internet. Well, maybe I don't know what you're thinking. But thankfulness is for Christmas too. Anyway, I think it's important to remember to be thankful all year, but it's especially important at Christmas time, when the world is telling us it's time to get everything we want, and if we don't, we return in exchange until we're finally happy with what we have. Spoiler alert, if that's our mindset, we won't ever be happy with what we have. And I mean, if you live in America or any developed country, period, you're richer than like millions of people in the world. Probably. I mean, I didn't do any research, but like if you don't live in a slum in Africa or India, like, you're pretty well off. But we don't act like we're pretty well off. As a society, we're generally dissatisfied with where we are or what we have, and we say that, like, it's a good thing, that it drives us to become better and work harder, but if we aren't content with wherever and whatever we have, we never will be. Back from tangent, the other big cultural theme of this season is giving, and you see that everywhere, because you're giving gifts to your loved ones, and there's donation drives for your communities and the world at large, and these are very good things, even if you don't have piles of money lying around. And as a college student, I can say that's most of us, but you can donate your time and energy and pocket change to worthy causes. Does anyone even have pocket change anymore? I mean, I think there's like a penny in my jacket. However, this brings me back to my original point. I personally have been given so much, like unbelievably so. And I don't say that because I think I deserve it or I'm really great because of it. I am so grateful to be where I am with the resources I have, and I can thank my parents directly for most of that good fortune. But what I was talking about earlier, that being dissatisfied or content doesn't have anything to do with your circumstances, it comes from being grateful about everything. And it's way easier to be grateful when your circumstances are good. I know. But even when everything is going wrong and the world is a mess, wait, that's like always, right? Well, for me, I'm able to trust that God is good and he knows what he's doing. And he's always been faithful. Every awful season of my life has allowed me to grow closer to him or helped me become more like Jesus. He never wastes our pain. And like Paul says in Romans 8:28, all things work together for the good of those who love God, including the really terrible things. So I never need to worry. Does that mean I don't worry? Nope. Does that mean I'm always content with my circumstances? Also, nope. I'm still human, gosh. But as I celebrate the season about the Son of God becoming human and living a perfect life in order to make up for my very imperfect life, I can't help but be grateful. Because without him, I would always be stuck wanting better and more, and I would never be satisfied, no matter how good my life became. And instead, I can be content with what I have, no matter what gifts I get. Merry Christmas, friends. I'll sing you another song tomorrow. Again, this mouse does not work.